It was the dramatic end to a siege that had lasted more than 16 hours. In just a few minutes, 3 people, a hostage taker and 2 of his hostages, were dead. But how exactly did they die? The siege began mid-morning. On December the 15th, a man pulled a gun on customers and staff at this cafe in Sydney. Police quickly surrounded the coffee shop. Part of the city centre went into lockdown. Man Haron Monis, the gunman who was killed when the siege ended just after 2 o'clock the following morning, had a criminal background. He'd been convicted of sending abusive letters to the families of dead soldiers. He was also facing charges of sexual assault and of being an accessory to his ex-wife's murder. Already underway is an investigation into why he had been released on bail despite those serious allegations against him. How had he been able to get hold of a gun? And how was the Iranian immigrant able to get Australian citizenship in the first place?
He has a very, very checkered history, and we do need to know why he seems to have fallen off our security agency's watch list.
The coroner's inquest that will start here on Thursday will be narrower, looking at the events of the day.
It will look at the minutiae of which bullet went where. It will be that detailed. After an examination of the police procedure and the whole operation, the coroner usually makes recommendations about what might be done differently and sometimes what might be done better.
Even as the first flowers were being laid, police were beginning their investigation. 40 officers have been working on it ever since. The coroner will question them, the police who were on the scene, and hostages who survived. Today, the cafe is boarded up. The flowers that covered the square in front of it have been cleared away, but the memories are still here. While the siege was underway, police said repeatedly that they were determined it would end peacefully. It didn't. This inquest will try to answer why. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.